Hi, welcome to today's math class. I hope so everyone is doing well. Today we are going to discuss about the trigonometry concept. Which like you might have learned in the ninth grade, as well as it is very important to score in the 10th grade complete curriculum of math also. So before introducing about the trigonometry, let me introduce myself. So I'm Venu. I'm having 6 years of teaching experience. I worked for the Pearson Education Services for the 1.5 year, and I worked for as a freelancer for Tutorways as well as my school page, where I used to take the classes for not only for Indian and international curriculums also. So it's a very fun to teach them, and I am able to reach the remote places also by using this online classes. That's really happy for me to help the students. So in today's session, basically we are going to learn about the introduction of trigonometry, right angle triangle, Pythagoras theorem, and trigonometric ratios. So I hope so you might have heard about the Pythagoras and the right angle triangle. So trigonometric ratios might be a new concept for you. So by end of this video, by end of this session, you are going to learn everything with, at least 80% with the perfection. So let's enter with the class. So introduction to trigonometry. So basically, math is a type of language where you can understand by splitting the complete term into different ways. So like in the trigonometry, if you can see trigono and a metry, right? A trigono and a metron. So it's a Greek letter basically. So trigono means trigono means a triangle, and a metron means a measurement. So it's a triangular measurement basically. So till ninth grade, we are going to learn about a three-sided closed figure is called trigonometry anyways. So we are going to mainly focus on right angle triangles. Okay. So here we go. So why we should learn this trigonometry basically? So there are many lot of lot of applications in the trigonometry, lot of applications of trigonometry in different fields like science, engineering, video gaming, and much and more actually. So because of that reason only, this weightage in the complete curriculum also more. So let's see about a right angle triangle. So right angle triangle, nothing but yeah, correct. So basically a triangle which will be having one of the angle is 90 degrees, right? So one of the angle is 90 degrees, so then we can call it as a right angled triangle. So other angle, maybe the theta. So theta represents basically the angle in the triangle. So angle can be taken whichever the place you want, whether maybe here or maybe here. So it depends upon the angle. So the opposite and adjacent side will bit vary. So how to remember this one? In the sense, it's very easy to remember, trust me. So basically the angle opposite side, let's say this is the opposite side for this angle, correct? So we can call it as a opposite side of the triangle, and the adjacent side for the angle is called adjacent side of the triangle, and hypotenuse won't be varying. Why? Because the 90 degrees exactly opposite is called always the hypotenuse. The highest length of a right angle triangle is called hypotenuse always. Okay. So this opposite and adjacent will keep on varies. It depends upon the where the theta or angle is represented. Okay, is it clear? Yes. Let's see why we have come to the trigonometry when we are having the Pythagoras also. So Pythagoras identity you might have heard. So hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus the base square, or we can write it as c square is equal to a square plus b square, or b square is equal to c square plus a square. Depends upon the hypotenuse, adjacent as well as opposite sides of the triangle. Correct. So the Pythagoras identity will be applicable if you are observing only for the sides of the triangle. It is not discussed about uh, the angles in the triangle, correct? So in order to achieve that one, we are going to have the introduction about like triangle angles, so we can call it as a trigonometric ratios. Okay, here is the main part of trigonometry, which is the ratios concept. A ratio nothing but as you know, like whenever there is a division symbol involved in that, then we can call it as a ratio format. So in order to find whichever the unknown side length or unknown hypotenuse, unknown angle or unknown side lengths, we are going to use these three ratios, which is sine, cos, tan. What are the sine, cos, tan? So basically the sine, cos, tan will give the relation between the angle as well as the side length of the triangle. So for example, let's say, let me give you a basic example where we are going to use this concepts. Let's say you are standing on your school building and your friend is walking on the road to reach the school building. So we can frame easily a right angle triangle, right? So since your friend is able to see you, that is called angle of elevation. Why? Because she can see you directly. So the angle depends upon like the head movement, the angle will keep on varies. So let's say if I'm taking, this is 45 degrees or 50 degrees, whatever it might be, this is the school height, and we doesn't know the how much distance she need to travel to reach the school. Okay. So in this scenario, if you can see, this is the adjacent side, right? For the triangle, for the angle, and this is the opposite. So what we have now, we are having the angle as well as opposite side length, which is let's say 5 meters or 10 meters, whatever it might be. And we need to find the adjacent side of the triangle. For that, what rule is going to applicable? Yes. So if you can observe in this, so which is going to deal with the opposite and adjacent, which is tan, right? Correct. So depends upon the application, we are going to use the different ratios here. So how to remember these ratios basically? So yes, we are having a simple trick to remember these ratios, which is the Sokhatova. So Sokatova, it is how we are going to use this. Sokatova means these are the first letters only, like S, O, H, C, A, H, T, O, A. So Sokatova. So if you are just dividing, you will come to know the formulas also. So it's very easy to remember. Okay. So let's do one question on it. Let's say one boy was, sliding on the ramp, and we are having 18.4 degrees, let's say 18.4 degrees of angle, and the height of the ramp is 4 feet height. Okay. So this we can take it as opposite. Why? Because angle is located here, and we should find the C length, which can be, what is this? So this is a right angle, and this can be written as hypotenuse. Yes, now tell me which trigonometric ratio is going to deal with hypotenuse, opposite, and angle. Hypotenuse, opposite, and an angle. Signed, right? Good. So now let's say I can write sine theta, which is 18.4 degrees, is equal to, what's the opposite? 4. And what's the hypotenuse? As it is, we should find that, obviously. So just move like do the a little bit cross multiplication here. So you will get hypotenuse is equal to 4 divided by sine 18.4. If you can use the calculator, you will get to know the answer for this, right? So do you have any questions as of now? So I hope so, like this is quite clear. So we are having so many applications in this trigonometry. One of the application, again, this question also one of the application only. So when the helicopter is a plane is traveling, and you need to identify the distance or angle, completely depends upon like trigonometry, we can find very easily. So let's recap what we have discussed in today's session. So first thing is the by using Pythagoras, how we are going to identify like the side lengths and everything. But the Pythagoras won't be able to discuss about uh, was not discussed about the angles in the triangle, but trigonometry is going to give you a clear idea, not about the side lengths, even the angles also. Okay. So any queries, please comment, and definitely we will try to reach you as soon as possible. And yes, thank you for this, for the joining, and let's meet in the next session. Bye. Take care, all of you. Bye.